This is you. This is your business. You worked hard to build your establishment from the ground up and took all necessary precautions to keep your business safe. So what could go wrong? But wait, you are already protected with a fire alarm network. But how does this protect your business, and how do they work? The fire alarm network detects heat and then sends information to other units. Think of it as a paperboy delivering newspapers to all the households on the street. All the houses are receiving the same news. There are two ways of transferring information. There is the token ring network and the TCP/IP. Now let's see what this token ring network is all about. This network works by having each panel receive the message and send it along to other panels. It's a pocket of information that goes around and around to all the units sending information. Think of it as a paperboy delivering papers around an endless cul-de-sac. It runs at 57 kilobytes per second, not as fast, but makes up for it with the good reliability it has. Now what if this network had a break in one section? Think of it, if you were in an endless cul-de-sac, how would you get around? That is right, by going in the opposite direction. That's what also happens to the information in the network should there be a compromise. If it can't make it through, it will still go backwards through the system, then head back and forth from the break zone, and still deliver information around the system, despite the break. Now what if two sections in two different spots get compromised? Well, that's simple. It would create two different networks. It will still send information around each other back and forth, but as two separate networks still sending alarms around the building. Think of it as a paperboy trapped on one side and then enlists his friend on the other side to help deliver the news. Fun fact, did you know you can't sell an alarm system in Canada unless it has passed a compromise test to make sure it can work in any situation? Now let's get on to the TCP/IP. Now this system, unlike the token ring network, runs in a straight line. This is more like a simple straight line paper route. But if this network gets compromised, how does it get protected? Simple. There's another connection that is disconnected but gets into action once there is a compromise. Now what if there's a collision? Don't worry, the system knows how to respond with CSMA-CD, Carrier Sense Multiple Access with Collision Detection, which will make the system pause until there's a clear connection with the alternate path. Now this system operates at a speed of 2 million bits per second, but the speed varies depending on the quantity of network nodes due to collisions. Did you know fire alarm networks are built to work when nothing is working? It's important to note that all networks are listed in the ULC standard for fire alarm control panels, CAN/ULC-S527, and must be regulated with this to be sold in Canada. These systems are meant to work in the worst of cases and to keep you, your employees, and your family alert when a fire occurs. It's important to always know that this system works. Remember, stay safe, stay alarmed.